Hi, I'm Janelle Frenton. I'm the General Manager of MusicTT, and we came here today to discuss our new strategic action plan and the initiatives that we are doing to try and move the industry forward. MusicTT is a subsidiary of Creative TT, which is responsible for the business development as well as the export activities of the entire creative industries. There's also fashion and film under Creative TT.
I mean, we are all Trinidadian people here, we know our culture, which we have seen the young people with the future, we know at the front row, want a song like this or want a song like that. The only how we can be respected as a people, we have to be ourselves.
A lot of people in this music conference that we were in today has been asking for 50% or demanding that we get 50% airplay on radio in Trinidad and Tobago. That's been a cry for a long time. Now remember, we have had at least 3 stations that started off playing 100% local music. That is Radio Trinbago, 94.7. They play Kaiso, Soca, Steel Pan, right? That station is now a pop station, right? Iowa's radio station that started off, Iowa George, was 100% local. That format has also been changed. And we also had the Vibe City 105. They used to play a lot, almost 100% soca, calypso, that kind of thing. That format has also changed. So what does it say? If a radio station cannot survive in Trinidad and Tobago playing 100% local music, I mean, doing 50% now, I think we kind of too far gone from that. Maybe if the government of Trinidad and Tobago, before giving people a radio license, they say, listen, in order for you to get your radio license, we demand that you play 50% or at least 40% local music. Maybe that would have instilled something in the culture of the people, you know what I mean, growing up, and maybe it would have been different. But to demand that on a private-owned radio station right now in Trinidad and Tobago, I think it's a bit far-fetched.
Success to me is what Chromatix did, because I got years on when we were selling CD on the road. I didn't get that now. That is dedication.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Chromatix here. So, with regards to 50% airplay, I think it's plausible, but I don't think it's possible, if that makes sense. At the end of the day, it's sad that we even have to think about that thought, that we even have to suggest play 50% of our own music, you know what I mean? To me, that should be mandatory. We should already want to do that now. And the fact that we need to push it and force it down people's throats, or the people, or the media rather, is a sad state of affairs. I would like to see it happen, and there are a lot of detractors who say it can't happen because of various reasons. They don't have the quality, or they don't have the quantity of quality that's needed, and I could prove them wrong in a minute, you know what I mean? It's just really a matter of people keeping the ear to the ground and being involved. There's a big gap between radio and the artists, and there's an even bigger gap between radio and the people who run the radio stations and their, you know, financiers and, you know, whatnot. I mean, I like to see it happen, but it doesn't look like it might happen within my lifetime, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people who fighting against it, you know, behind closed doors quietly, who don't want to see that happen for certain reasons, you know what I mean?
The media, especially on the stations, they're the ones responsible for bringing success to the musicians and the artists. The same way people keep playing champion and absolute. It's great what you did, right? It's great what you did. But what I'm saying is the only reason these songs got any kind of exposure is because people keep playing it on the radio and keep sharing and that's the problem. We have to make a wacky song nowadays in Trinidad and a joke song, you know, for it to get somewhere.
My name is Joshua Mameno, and I came to this event to understand where will the direction of MusicTT take local artists, where will they carry us, where will they help build the foundation for us to further ourselves and gain success. Pertaining to the question, what will 50% of local airplay, will it be a possibility where we gain it? How do I see it? I see it could be possible with the information given here. I really do see that. I do see that we can further succeed in making our radio airplay and our stations give us local talents the ability to put ourselves out there, because we have established and put forth the information we gathered from this event. And I think it's possible, given a minimum of at least 2 years with the right direction and the right compensation for all the attributions that we've gathered here today and all the input. I think it's possible within the next 2 years, if possible, to have all this information compacted and given so that the artists could see 50% at least of the networking services and play airwave being gathered in the information.
Is looking for platforms to partner with certain entities, not individuals, who own certain platforms large enough to host music or create a mega for local entertainment, like they presented here.
Hi, this is Sasha Liz. I came into MusicTT, the workshop, and there are two questions they were asking, and my point was, I think we should get 50% local content played on the radio. I think that is, as an artist, as a local artist, I think we should get 50% local content played on the radio. And local content is not just soca and calypso. Local content is the creative craft of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. We have so much to offer. We are very talented, and I think that if the government and the community, the economic community, if they invest into this rich resource, the talents of Trinidad and Tobago, the artists of Trinidad and Tobago, we will reap this reward, and our economy will rise. So we need, and in doing that, we need to promote the artists. We need to promote local. We need to market local, and by doing that, is getting that 50% of local content played on the radio.
You don't really see a 14-year-old calypso event. You don't really see a teenager in calypso competitions. And as I said, it's a seasonal thing. So how am I supposed to reach them?
Hi, good day. My name is Gaffy Ryan. I'm a R&B hip-hop artist. And I think that radio stations should play more of our local content, you know what I mean? Not saying that some don't, but they should actually, give our local artists that support, you know what I mean? If it's even 50% local, 50% international, just give local artists that support, because there are really good songs out here. And yeah, I think, we should really show local talent that support. Check out the song Murray Street on YouTube. And big up Kelly, Village TV.
You take the poetry, you take the storytelling, and you take the rhymes out of our culture, so it's coming straight to us.
I think it is up to the morality and the moral compass of radio station owners, music directors, to say, listen, we need to play a little more local music. My radio station, Boom Champions 94.1, we do play a lot of local content music, you know what I mean? And it is there if you listen. But can other radio stations do more? Yes. The 50% thing, if it comes along, trust me, maybe if legislation is passed, but I know a lot of people will fight probably against that. But it is a very tricky situation, I would say. But like I'm saying, we all need to play our part and play more, because over the past 2 to 3 years, a lot of local producers, writers, artists have stepped up their game where local music is concerned. We all need to do more for the betterment of our country, for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago.
So I'm glad that you came here with us. We had a great session. We were able to discuss a multitude of issues that stakeholders are facing. Everything from copyright issues to event spaces to perform, straight through to lack of education, lack of understanding of their rights, people wanting to have better business managers and not just booking agents. The entire plethora of issues in the industry came out today. I'm happy for everyone who came out and contributed. It was quite a long session and quite an intense one as well, but they came and they gave up their time and energy, and I really appreciate that. So stay with us. We're on a journey to April 2017, at which point we plan to launch a new strategic initiative which will guide, hopefully, a very successful music industry over the next 5 to 10 years. Looking forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.